President Joe Biden is now facing the first big test of his campaign promise to work with Republicans, and it's a battle over his COVID relief plan.
That's right, Pat. Both sides came together at the White House tonight trying to work out a deal, but both parties are still far apart.
As KCAL9 political reporter Tom Waite shows us, Democrats may not need bipartisan support.
Democrats can't push this bill through without Republican support, but it would mean all of the Democrats in the Senate would have to stay united.
I'm anxious for it to talk.
Tonight, President Joe Biden met with Republican senators at the White House, opening up discussions on passing a bipartisan COVID stimulus bill.
I feel like I'm back in the Senate, which I like the best of everything I did.
The meeting lasted several hours, with the 10 Republican senators emerging with this assessment of where things stand.
It was a very good exchange of views. I wouldn't say that we came together on a package tonight. No one expected that in a 2-hour meeting.
Goodwill for now, but a tough battle is most certainly ahead. With a price tag of nearly $2 trillion, the administration's plan is over 3 times the size of the Republican package. Both provide similar funding for COVID vaccinations and testing, federal food assistance, and to help child care centers. But the Republican plan ignores the president's calls to boost the federal minimum wage, gives much less relief to schools trying to reopen, and provides smaller stimulus payments and unemployment benefits. Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said the crisis requires a large investment.
It makes no sense to pinch pennies when so many Americans are struggling.
Here at home, families are hurting. Lisa Rodriguez, a mother of 4 daughters from Whittier, was laid off as the pandemic raged last year and has not been able to find a job. The longer it takes to pass a bill, the harder it is for her family.
Just do what you guys promised. Get it done. Stop lagging it. It's to the point where people are already losing their jobs, they're losing their homes. People are fighting just to pay bills.
Lisa says the last round of help was barely enough.
$600 was nothing. That's just like chump change to pay off 1 or 2 bills.
At least one Republican, West Virginia Governor Jim Justice, agrees the Biden plan is worth the price.
We need to go big, and if we waste some money now, well, we waste some money.
And if President Biden cannot get bipartisan support on a new bill, there may be relatively low political costs for Democrats going it alone. Loyola law professor and political analyst Jessica Levinson.
There's not a huge amount of incentive for Democrats to really just decide to meet Republicans even halfway. At this point, they really control the levers of power, and they control public support in the sense that they have it.
And on the GOP argument that the bill costs too much?
Are spending money that we don't currently have, but sometimes governments have to do this. I mean, history tells us that deficit spending sometimes is absolutely necessary.
And remember, former President Trump's impeachment trial begins next week. It remains unclear how that trial will impact stimulus talks. I'm Tom Waite, KCAL 9 News.